And there it is. March, April, May, June, July, August. That Marvel train just going down that railroad line. Chugga 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 chugga. Because we have our official trailer for the upcoming She-Hulk series, which is actually going to be called She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Okay. I'll be honest, of all the Marvel titles that are coming our way, I'm not as excited for this one as I was for, say, Moon Knight. But I mean, as with every Marvel thing that's coming up, unless it's Marvel Zombies, I'm still looking forward to it, at least a little bit. So alright, what do we got? Well, we got Jennifer Walters, played by Tatiana Maslany, and a lot of people know her from either Perry Mason or Orphan Black, but I know her, this is gonna sound really strange, but I know her as Katniss Everdeen. And right now, a lot of you are like, what are you talking about? That's Jennifer Lawrence. Well, I'm not talking about in the movies. See, whenever I actually read books, I always listen to the audiobook along with it, otherwise I'd never get done. And so, for The Hunger Games, when I read it, the audiobook was read by Tatiana Maslany. And so, in my head, she kind of became a voice that's just as synonymous with Katniss Everdeen as Jennifer Lawrence is. Because these books are told from first person, so it's like Tatiana Maslany was Katniss Everdeen. So yeah, that's how I know her, from the audiobooks of The Hunger Games. Random, I know, but it is what it is. But anyway, Jennifer Walters is a lawyer, obviously, given the title is Attorney at Law, so I'm pretty sure that that's going to be a huge part of the show. They're selling this as a legal comedy, I guess in the vein of Ally McBeal, which I don't know the first thing about. But the fact that Jennifer Walters is a lawyer who specializes in superhuman cases leads a lot of fans to be like, oh, Daredevil, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, oh my god, guys, calm down. Y'all want to see more Daredevil way too much. Can't we just focus on She-Hulk? You know, the main thing about the show? I mean, yeah, sure, I'd like to see more Daredevil, that'd be cool. But my god, that's not the first and foremost thing on my mind. I mean, it's almost as if fans are more excited to see Daredevil again than they are for She-Hulk. And that can't possibly be the case. I mean, right? So we see that Walters is the head of this new superhuman division of whatever firm she works for in this nice big building that looks really cool. It looks like it was designed by the same person who designed the Walt Disney Concert Hall. And then the next thing we see, boom, it's Tim Roth. Yes, Tim Roth returns as Emil Blonsky. We all knew he was going to because Kevin Feige said so. Funny thing though is that he's in his normal human form. He's not the Abomination, and I thought, like, to my knowledge, the Abomination, like, when he turned into the Abomination, he was permanently stuck in that form. I didn't think he'd be able to transform back. Well, what the hell do I know? It'll be interesting to see, like, where he is in the MCU at this point, since really he hasn't had a major story since 2008 in The Incredible Hulk, where he was the main villain. Yeah, he had a brief cameo in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, where he was fighting against Wong, who actually is also gonna be in this She-Hulk show, which gets me thinking, alright, that can't be entirely coincidental. Abomination and Wong are both gonna be in this show, alright, something's going on here. I don't know what, but I'm curious as hell to find out. If for nothing else, right there is more tie-ins to the larger MCU than Moon Knight ever had. And speaking of larger tie-ins, at this point, of course, we can't have a She-Hulk series without having her cousin, Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk, also in it. Yep, Mark Ruffalo returns once again as Dr. Banner. Again, we all knew he would. And so this is interesting, this scene right here.
Kinda feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die!
Yes, yes, yes! No, no!
I'm guessing this is gonna be Walter's, like, first initial transformation into She-Hulk? Which, alright, She-Hulk in most Marvel lore that I know, she still maintains her Jennifer Walters personality in her giant green Goliath form. And I also heard that in some cases, she never transforms back. She's permanently in that state like I thought Abomination was. I don't know if that's gonna be the case here, I don't know what they're gonna do. But I like this transformation scene, and I laughed at the end of it. That to me was probably the funniest part of the trailer. And a common thing that I'm seeing a lot of people talking about when it comes to this trailer in particular is, oh my god, She-Hulk's so sexy, foxy mama, look at that ass. And meanwhile, I'm just kind of sitting back like, alright guys, you do you. I mean, she looks fine, I mean appearance-wise. I'm just not slobbering all over it. I don't know. Maybe it's an acquired taste thing. You know what? I think it's a height thing because Gamora, in my opinion, is hot as hell. So that's probably what it is. Bigger thing I noticed in this trailer when She-Hulk came on the scene, I was like, whoa, okay, that CG does not look that good. It doesn't. Oh my god. I mean, it's not the shittiest CG I've ever seen. It's not Jar Jar Binks in The Phantom Menace. But it's also not MCU caliber that we've been raised to at that high bar. You know, Thanos, Rocket and Groot, that amazing CG. Even the Hulk. The Hulk in this trailer looks a lot better CG-wise than She-Hulk does. It's just weird. Like, what was the budget for this show? I don't know. But it doesn't look like the same budget that WandaVision or Loki got. And as if that's not weird enough, the end of this trailer really gives off that kind of rom-com vibe. We see her on a dating app on her phone. She's looking to get out there and date guys. Watching that, I was like, why do I feel like I'm watching She-Hulk in the city? Like, who is this show trying to appeal to? Is it trying to appeal to, like, the girly girls? Because they're not gonna care for this, because it's a Marvel show. But then, it's funny, I showed this trailer to my mom, who usually doesn't give a shit about Marvel stuff, and she actually liked it. So I was like, okay, maybe this is Marvel's take on the rom-com. Hey, you know, they said they were expanding their genre range. Multiverse of Madness and Moon Knight both had horror-like elements in there. WandaVision had sitcoms. Like, all of the Phase 4 titles so far have been in different sub-genres. So I guess this is Marvel hitting romantic comedies. I mean, the way I see it, it's a superhero show, so it'll appeal to me. It'll appeal to guys. And it's also a rom-com, so it'll appeal to girls. So it'll appeal to everyone in some way or another, I guess. That just does feel different to me. So She-Hulk Attorney at Law looks like it could be fun, but there are some parts that also look like they could be cringe. But I guess we'll see what happens when it drops in August, and I guess we'll see how it ties into the larger Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, the official trailer for She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Have you watched it? What are your thoughts on it? And are you attracted to the HILF? I'm just curious. Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And of course, thank you for subscribing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I just got a new poster in the mail, like while I was shooting this. Damn, missed it by that much, but I should go put it up. Guess you'll see it in my next video. Peace!